medical insurance plans. So we are going to hear from Nancy Kazanko. She is the individual and small 2 to 50 account executive with Anthem Blue Cross Blue Shield. So Nancy, I'm going to turn it over to you.
Thanks, Cindy. Hopefully you can see my screen now. Good morning, everybody, and thanks for spending some quality time with us on an absolutely fabulous Friday morning. I'm Nancy Kazanko with Anthem Blue Cross and Blue Shield. I've got one of my amazing account managers on the phone with us too, Caitlin Kedzier. So I handle everything true new business. Caitlin handles renewals. So we're both here to serve our chambers themselves as well as any member companies. So our SACA benefit plan is one of our most popular selling products. So it is a medically underwritten plan. It's available to sole proprietors. So this is not a company or a corporation or an LLC in any fashion. Sole proprietors file under their social security numbers. SACA benefit plan is also available to groups of 2 to no more than 50 total full and part-time employees. Again, that pool continues to grow. We offer this benefit plan across the state. We've got 37 total plans available, which is fantastic for a small employer. We did just add 4 brand new plans based on feedback that we've gotten from our broker partners with September 1 effective date. So if you're already a member with us through SACA, you're going to have new plans to look at. If you're not enrolled with us, we'd love to give you a quote. There's certainly 15 PPO plans. We've got 13 qualified high deductible HSA plans. We do offer some HMO plans, specifically in the Dayton, Cincinnati, and Columbus markets. And we've got 3 plans across most of the state that use what we call a tiered network. So in Cleveland, for example, we still use our full Blue Access network, full Blue card. So anywhere you're traveling in the country, we just take that in-network benefit and split it into tier 1, tier 2. Both of those share a common out-of-pocket, but tier 1 would be services being received from a facility like University. Tier 2 would be from a facility like the Cleveland Clinic. About an 8% savings between a regular 2-tiered product. So for the right group, we like that option as part of a multiple option offering. The other thing we allow, so we allow employers with 3 to 9 enrolled to select 2 plans, whatever 2 plans they want. We just need at least 1 person enrolling in a plan. And then groups with 10 or more enrolled, we allow them to select up to 3 plans if they would like to do that. One of our other benefit differentiators, because one of the things we learned a long time ago was that small employers were very adept. Not every employee was in their backyard. So we just need 1 employee in Ohio enrolling for coverage. Any combination after that, up to 50, can be out of state. So that's great news. The other thing, again, we know small employers have the same challenges as large employers, and that's attracting and retaining employees. One of the things with smaller employers, they don't always have the premium funds available to sponsor things like dental and vision, although we know employees actively want to know what you're going to pay them in a wage. What does your medical plan look like? Do you offer dental? Do you offer vision? Do you offer life, disability? They kind of want the whole package because somebody else they're talking to employer-wise is going to offer them that. So we have very, very lucrative savings that we offer employers as small as 2 all the way up to 50 just for offering dental and vision. So again, it's a one-time credit that we take off of their medical invoice just to have them offer those benefits, even if they are not contributing to premium, which means it would be voluntary technically on the employee side. The employee would be responsible for paying the premium. We recommend that that be done through payroll deduction. So the employee saves on whatever their tax amount is. The employer certainly saves through lower taxes as well. And the employee is able to take advantage of full network without waiting periods. So the other thing we are actively engaged with is making sure that our members are really at the center of their whole experience with Anthem. And one of the ways that we do that is through our Sydney Health app. So it's very easily downloadable. That is, they're not sitting in front of their computer. Nobody leaves home without their smartphone. They always have their Anthem benefits with them. Everything from their benefits, what their copay is. They've got access to their ID card. We may leave home without our wallet and we don't have our ID card. As long as they have their phone, they can pull that up and they can continue to get services. Once the pandemic kind of subsided, we thought that we would see online care kind of go by the wayside, and we have not seen that diminish at all. One of the other benefits of Sydney is we offer unlimited online visits for primary care, mental health services, and substance use services, which is a huge benefit for employees. The other benefit on virtual care, again, you jump online, you have a virtual visit. Really important when it comes to maybe a child has swimmer's ear because they are spending a lot of time in the swimming pool. They need to get eardrops prescribed and it's Saturday and the child is really complaining of a sore ear. You can't even call the child's doctor until Monday. You can jump online, have a virtual visit. The provider can prescribe prescription for ear infections, sinus, whatever it happens to be, poison ivy gone crazy. You can pick up that prescription normally within hours of that visit. The other benefit we rolled out is people can request the same provider in succeeding virtual visits. And we offer virtual visits at no member cost share, again, for primary care, mental health, and substance use across our PPO platform, and new for 2024 on our HSA platform. Our engagement 200 employee, spouse, or domestic partner. If the employers allow domestic partner coverage, is a true incentive for employees to get re-engaged again on getting their preventative health done. Their screenings, their mammographies, their colorectal screening, eye exams, if their vision benefit is through Anthem. Those are real dollars that go into an account that each employee, each spouse is going to earn differently. They can spend them differently. So they can get a Visa card, they can get Uber Eats, they can do Amazon. Once they have $25 in the account, they can start redeeming those benefits. So it really allows them, if they need money to put gas in their gas tank, or if they want to get Amazon gift cards for their grandkids to use for birthdays. It's really very flexible. Again, that's all facilitated through Sydney. So it's very easy for them to get into the app. They can see how many dollars they've earned. They can see what other ways they can continue to earn those benefits. And it goes, again, health profile, either or not they've got a wellness exam, a mammography. So it's very, very customized by that particular person. And then to redeem, it's just as easy. They get back into that Sydney app. They go into My Health Dashboard. They redeem rewards. It, again, always tells them what their balance is. I want to get $25 in an Amazon card. The card is sent to them immediately. It's a virtual card. That card never expires. So they can select multiple cards. They don't have to all be Amazon if that's what that particular member finds beneficial for them. Then another very unique benefit exclusive to Anthem is something called Smart Shopper. So we all know we shop for cars, we shop for washers, dryers, We're looking for who's got the grocery ads out. One of the things that we haven't done as consumers is kind of ask questions. Who are high quality providers that are going to be able to maybe do my lab work or do my hip surgery? Who's high quality that's going to give me my services at the best cost? And really, the Smart Shopper advocates help educate our members on who all is in network, who's a high quality provider, who's a high quality provider. They're going to be able to get that done at the lowest cost. If the member opts before the service is rendered, they need to smart shop. If they opt to use one of the high quality, low cost providers, they actually share in the savings. So within 6 weeks of Anthem getting that claim, that member's going to get a check in the mail. So they're going to participate in the savings that Anthem experiences. And then, of course, we certainly have groups on our grandmothered platform. So that's cases that were issued prior to 2014, pre-ACA, not in SACA. We certainly have ACA groups. Those are called chamber saver employers. So we still have very lucrative discounts for employers on that platform as well that employers can take advantage of. So ACA groups, again, small group 2 to 50 can save 1.4%. Any grandmothered group, so those are those pre-ACA groups, if they're not getting the discount, that's 4%. And of course, our friends on the large group side with 51 to 500 eligible employees, they can save 1% of premium per month, which of course on a large employer, the premium's a lot bigger. So that 1% is significant, meaningful dollars. And then of course, we allow employers in those segments participate in what we call bundling savings on dental and vision and ancillary services as well. The other benefit that we roll out that some of our competitors don't is our specialty products like dental and vision, we can write standalone. Not for our SACA groups. Again, those are combined. But if Anthem doesn't happen to be the right fit, for example, for medical for one reason or another, we can still quote dental and vision, use the bundling discounts. We have a very, very broad network with a plethora of products that are available from a benefits standpoint. Our dental and vision, we do not mandate that the employer make a contribution. So we can use employer rates truly in a voluntary setting without exposing the employee to things that are typically inherent in a voluntary plan, like waiting periods and higher rates. So we just need a minimum of 2 people enrolling in dental and or vision. And of course, they're going to get one ID card that's got both of those plans on it. And of course, if we're talking about SACA, they get one ID card with all benefits on it. And of course, I would be remiss if we didn't talk about the advantages that we have available to our employers through employer access. So this is a very specific site available to enrolled employers. If they choose, we can still process things via paper, or we give them the flexibility of doing their new enrollments, their changes, their terminations online. Again, they can pull their invoices online. And if they're an ACA enrolled group or grandmothered, they can certainly make those premium payments online. If that works for them, they can change employees' addresses if they like. The dog ate the employee's ID card and the person doesn't have their phone, the employer can request a new live ID card. They can also download a PDF copy so that employee has an ID card to keep with them until they get their replacement card. So again, I want to thank you for your time. If you're not enrolled with Anthem, we would certainly love to give you a free, no obligation quote. If you're enrolled and maybe you don't have dental or vision, you would still be eligible, especially if you're in that SACA platform, to take advantage of all of those whole health savings discounts to add those benefits off cycle or at renewal.